Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm just going to do a video on some cars from the 80s. I'm going to start right here and just kind of go down these rows. Let's see here. And I'm just going to kind of name just a couple of cars at a time. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but for example, this Fiero here is pretty nice. Try to get a better view of it. This actually has the actual Hot Ones wheels on it and stuff from, I think this car's from like 1986 or something. And then you got this Chevy Malibu from 1981. Then you got a Olds Cutlass here with, this actually has red lines on it. And then you got Mercedes here. You got another Olds Cutlass 442. What's this from 19? Let's see. Here, let me look at this real quick. Actually, it's from 1979. It looks like on the bottom. Then you got a Datsun here. It's basically a 260Z or 280Z, but it just says Z-Wiz on the bottom. And then you got a 300ZX. This is like a 1984 Nissan. Porsche 959. This has like the newer wheels on it though from the 90s, so most of these are from the 80s though, but there's a few from the 90s. And a couple of Camaro right here. You got this is a Mustang Cobra. It has the original Hot Ones wheels on it too. Another Mustang. This is a 64 Mustang convertible. This is actually the first release of this model, or casting, that Hot Wheels came out with. You got a 35 Classic Caddy right here. This came out in 1981. But there's quite a few cars here. Well, about 96 of them, I guess, because there's came out of two of the 48 cases of Hot Wheels. A couple of Porsche 928s. And Porsche 924. It's another 928. That's a white version. A couple of Stutz. A couple of Mercedes. Classic Auburn. A couple of Ferraris. Baja Bug. It's got the Real Riders tires on it and stuff. And these are my favorites. You got a Volkswagen Golf right here, or back in the 80s they called them Volkswagen Rabbits. Actually here Hot Wheels calls it a hair splitter. Really cool car though, I like it a lot. Just like all the wheel on the top of it and stuff, and the stuff on the side, the hood that opens up. Some Corvettes there. And this is a vet van right here. It's kind of a cool looking car. A couple Caterpillar front end loader and a dump truck. Here's another original Real Riders. It's a Shelby Cobra from 1982. I think this came out. You got a Volkswagen Vanagon, or what they call a Sunagon. This version came out in 1986 with this color scheme. The original one's orange and brown or beige, which is this guy over here. I'm just going to kind of jump around here a little bit. A couple of planes in the background. A couple of Bugattis here. This one has the white walls on the sides of the wheels. This is actually the original version here. All these cars are pretty much in pretty decent condition. I've had them since I was a kid. I didn't really play with them too much. I just would put them in like scenes and stuff as a kid. A couple of Duesenbergs. I'm trying to use my cell phone here, which is much easier than using that webcam I had, because just the quality was just so bad on it and stuff. A couple police cars here, and sheriff. A couple of, I guess these are like deputy cars, number 12s. A couple of Nissans 200 SXs. And these are from 1981. Got the real Hot Ones rims on them and stuff. This was always one of my favorites, this 82 Supra. Nice looking car. And this is a 80s Corvette. And the hood that opens up on it and stuff. And a few more Corvettes. I think this was an exclusive McDonald's car or something. So it came out of a McDonald's Happy Meal. This is the 80s Firebird. Trying to get in the light here for you. 1982 this came out. And then of course the Hotbird. This is always one of my favorites. This has the 80s Hot Ones wheels on it as well. Very nice car. And this is a Pontiac J2000. It came out in 1982. Nice Camaro here. Z28. And of course the Mustang. This came out in 1979. This has the Hot Ones wheels. Most of these have Hot Ones wheels on them. Mercury Cougar. Actually, I'm sorry, this is not a Cougar, it's a Ford Escort. But Ford did make a Mercury version of the Escort back then. A couple of Cadillac Seville's. This is like the two color variations they came out with. And here you have a couple of Peugeots. This blue one, I think, is the first release that Hot Wheels came out with this model. Mercedes. This is a 380 SCL, 1981. Porsche 911. This is a Lotus Esprit. Even though on the bottom it just says Royal Flash. You got Jaguar XJS here. Really nice car. This car came in silver as well and a few other colors. But this is the blue version. You have a couple of Chevy Citations. The white one and the yellow one. And the Taxi like the other one. And this one here. Nice Chevy or GMC. And an S10 pickup here. And this was always one of my favorites, the Ford Bronco, full size. And it has the bike on the back, which is pretty cool. The same with the Senegons. Like this guy here. This is always an interesting car here, or truck, I'm sorry. You can call this the Mini Trek. It's basically just a Toyota pickup truck modified into an RV. This came out in 1981. A couple dragsters here. It's basically a Mustang too. This one's a little bit beat up because it's been played with and stuff. Mongoose, which is basically a Corvette. And a Pontiac Firebird. A couple of Dodge cars here. This Dodge K car here. It's really nice. And here you have a Dodge Omni. Now I'm about out of time here. It's about 15 minutes. I'm going to have to call it quits on this, but have a good one.